Hello and welcome back to my channel. This time it's yet another contest entry, and now this is I don't know how do I could put it into words. A huge contest entry because it's for no poll records 7,000 subscribers contest. 7,000. That's crazy amount. And what do you know what's even crazier? He is now in like almost 8,000. It was like 7.9 when I last checked. It's crazy. But you totally deserve all the subs. Your work is amazing and you are, I would say, a huge inspiration for many collectors. Like, this man is living every man's dream. He has his own record shop. For me, that's so cool that you finally like get to started your own record shop, and now you can like make your living out of buying and selling records. I don't know, that's super cool for me. But let's get to the actual contest. We have 7 questions. The first is your best find ever. The best finds or whatever. I have 2. The one that I have shown a couple of times because it's just really is one of my best finds. My valuable and one of my favorite albums of all time. I have the Graham Bunch Holy Magic on the Vertigo label. This is the first UK pressing on the Swirl label. This is my one of very few original Vertigo Swirl records. And I got this for like super cheap because there's like this little cosmetic error on the cover. But the record is very really good. Like in a really good condition. And the cover isn't really that bad. It has this really annoying, like probably like some kind of tape scratch. The price tag has been there or something. But I don't complain. I got it for really cheap. And this has to be one of my favorite albums. I loved Graham Bunch work, and I'm super happy to have this. The second one is like really the best find, because when I saw this on the flea market, I knew this is really valuable and like it's good. They also know it's not valuable, so I bought it. But this one is like, I had no idea this was so pricey. It's a Killer Queen single by Queen. That's the flick of the wrist on the B-side. I bought this from like my local antique shop was closing down. I kind of knew the person who like owned it, and I went there. There was like a couple of bins of records, like 2 or 3 euros a piece. I bought like 5 or 6 of them. They like 5 or 6 records. And then I just went to check because I really never like check the single with the singles are, because like, at least for me, I rarely listen to singles. and so I don't really buy them. But I saw this and I knew the page was closing down, so he had to sell everything. So I just thought like, why not I ask how much this is? And he just said, well, you bought this record, so you can get this for free. And I was like, and well, that's really cool. I like Queen, so it was a good deal. But like then, when I went to home and started to like get this record to my Discogs page, and when I went to like this single, I don't know why it is so valuable, but this like the median price was 18 euros, and I think it's now actually even higher, like 95 or something. I don't know. This is the Finland pressing. Excuse me, someone needs my attention. Sorry for that. My dad wanted to speak to me, but yeah, it's like a Finland pressing. I don't know why, but like almost every Queen single made in Finland like went to up 15 euros. I mean that's not like really much, but for me that's quite valuable. No, this was a really interesting and surprisingly valuable find. But I think that's for the best finds. Zoom out a bit. Oh, then number 2, best song ever written. And what I have watched some of the entries. Yeah, I can agree. This is not a fair question to ask because you can't name the best song ever written. It really changes. But I just chose something that I really enjoy and have enjoyed for quite a while. Like the artist is one of my all-time favorites. And it was actually what I don't know what I think with the Spotify was called, like the decade rap or something like that. This artist was my artist of the decade. I have David Bowie's Station to Station. And the title track Station to Station. I don't know why, but for me it's either this Low or Ziggy Stardust that is the best Bowie album for me. And I just think the Station to Station is just a, I don't know, really good song. It like builds up like over 2 minutes. The Bowie's vocals are on point. The whole character, the Thin White Duo character on this album is amazing. The lyrics are, I don't know. For me, everything just works in this song, Station to Station. It clocks over 10 minutes, but it doesn't get boring. Like yeah, I can admit some of like the more lengthy songs can get really boring, but not Station to Station. Uh, what else? Like it's kind of funny and ironic. Like just like yeah, all of you probably know that when Bowie was recording the Station to Station album, he wasn't in a best shape mentally or physically, and he doesn't really remember anything about recordings of this album. It was just, well, it was interesting time for Bowie. But still, he made an awesome record. Then went to Berlin and get his things more on the brighter side. And yeah, then this also this has like historical value because this was kind of a breaking point in Bowie's career, and if he wouldn't, I'm not sure if he sobered up, but if he had haven't that hasn't wait. If he hadn't like reduced his amount of drugs and stuff that he used, it would be probably safe to say that we would never have seen albums like Let's Dance or Black Star. So I don't know. For me, Station to Station is just a really good song. Annoying question, next one. Number 3. How do you keep track on your collection? Well, I'm quite young and I don't have like a huge record collection. So I had to pretty goodly organized and I have all of them in Discogs. So for me that's not a problem yet. But I can really understand like with you and many like others who have been collecting for like decades and have like thousands and thousands of records. It like I really believe it's quite impossible to keep track on every record you have. But I don't have any good answers for that because my collection is still like only 600 or 700 items, so I can keep tracking them quite easily. Number 4. One record you would never sell. Like, I don't really sell records. I have sold like total 5 or something in my life, and they are like all to my friends and stuff. But like yeah, I could sell. Well, if somebody offered enough money, I could sell some of my hair. I could sell this, and I could maybe sell this and this. But well, I don't know what the Graham Bond. But yeah, I could sell like most of my hair if somebody like came to me. Hey, I'll buy that one for a stupid amount of money. Like yeah, I would sell. But plus I don't have really many that expensive figures that I will like never sell because they are so valuable. So I chose this like mainly because it has kind of emotional and because this is like in money wise this is like what 20 euros because it's new record, but for me it's worth a lot more. It's M.U. Quintet, My Bird. This is a jazz album. It was released in 2019 and I got to see them live. But for why I won't sell this because it has 5 autographs. The pianist, was it the saxophonist and the bassist, if I remember correctly. But mainly because it has this like sign, personalized sign written by Emmy. Jesselle kiitos tuesta ja ihanaa kevättä 2020. For Jesse, thanks for support and a lovely spring 2020. I wouldn't want to sell this, and unless your name is Jesse, I guess you really doesn't even want to buy this because but I maybe say that I will never never sell this because I have a school story behind it and personalized stuff. So yeah, this is my pick for album I would never sell. I mean, this is maybe kind of lame, like compared to what you had the single that you recorded to your son, and was it Massey that had the single that he and his mates recorded back in the 60s or 70s. That stuff is really cool. I think this is, for me, it's really cool also. But let's move on. Best music / record collecting related documentary. And this is, again, I don't know why, but this music documentary question has been in several contests or stuff like that. And I have the answer ready. It's Unien Savonlinna, the Savonlinna of Dreams. Because yeah, I live in Savonlinna in Finland, and it's a documentary about the Savonlinna's underground music and art scenes back in early 2000s. Some of my favorite artists like Paavo Harju, Joose Keskitalo, Harmaa Ketto are based in Savonlinna, and that's documentary about their early days and in general in Savonlinna. I really love that documentary. And actually you can watch it on YouTube. It's a Finnish, but I think there is a version with English subtitles. But if you I wouldn't recommend it for you if you're I guess easily traumatized or don't like disturbing images, because it's really interesting, because they used to live in abandoned houses, and it's I'm not going into that at least in this video. You can find it on YouTube, just search Unien Savonlinna and you can find it. But I have warned you, so don't blame me if you get some sort of trauma out of it. But let's move on. The best record you have received as a gift, and we are up to 20 minutes. Nice. I don't know how common this is for other listening to vinyl, but I don't really receive vinyls as a gift, mainly because no one they come to on Christmas when they want to buy me something. I would have bought your record, but I don't know if you had it, what you have already, or what you like, or stuff like that. So here's just a money buy record. But a couple of times I have received some really good gifts. But I would say this has to be the best. You have a Judas Priest, Painkiller. This is, I think, the first. I can't remember the country. The first UK pressing. This is surprisingly valuable. This is like over like 16, 17 euros, if I remember correctly. And I got this for my. It got a confirmation. Like, is it even a thing in like outside of Finland? I'm not sure. Then like the Christian church, there's like a thing that you do when you're like 14, 15. Like, it's a religious thing. It's usually like a camp or something for a week or so, when you like basically read Bible and study about that sort of things, and then they're like huge party and you get a lot of money and gifts and stuff like that. And I got, he was actually the only record that I got, and this was from my friend's dad. He knew I liked Judas Priest. He had this record and he gave it to me. It's really good. I like this album, and it made it worth it, even though I'm not really a religious person or whatever. But I'm not getting into that topic. But let's move to the last question. What is your listening ritual? I really hate to say that I don't really have a specific ritual that when I choose I don't have like I choose an album, I put it on the turntable and then I sacrifice 10 virgins every time. No. I don't really do that kind of stuff. I mostly just like, there are two main ways I listen to vinyl. The one is like a sort of background. I put some record, I play it, I put it on my player, and I just maybe do something else, organize my collection or do my homework or some school stuff. But I try to do like at least a couple of times a week when I like choose a record, put it on the player, and just like get to my couch and just listen to it. Just stare at the ceiling and like just enjoy the music. Like every time when I get a new record, I try to do that. That I just listen to it and enjoy the music. But I don't have like anything super, like anything that I like do every time I want to listen to vinyl. I just like to enjoy the music, and that's it. But yeah, I think we are done here. 7 questions answered. Why is my English so bad right now? Like, it's not good in the first place, but now it's like even worse than normally. But I hope you got something out of this video. It's maybe because I'm probably getting ill. But thanks for watching, and huge congrats to you. The Noble Record is an awesome channel. If you have somehow missed it, definitely check it out. There is some really good stuff, and you like I would say I have like found like almost 20 albums throughout his channel, like either from the videos or from the comment section. The last album that I like found through one of his videos was like the car goes self-titled. It's, I think, was it Dutch or like French rock album. It was so good. Someone had written like in the comments, hey, you should really check out this album. And then there was, I think, a link to YouTube video. I really liked that album. Now it's on my want list and I'm searching for it. But yeah, I don't want to make it like 30 minutes, so I think I'm just going to stop. Thanks for watching, and one more congrats, and see you next video. Bye.